Live. Hey, boss. Hey, how are you today? It's your girl, LaShonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. Always excited to share things you can do to work on your money, marketing, and sales goals too with strategy and intention. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whether you're catching me live or on the replay side. My goal is to share with you some content honey ideas because this is day 14 of the Content Honey series. Welcome. Check in. Let me know who you are and where you are in this beautiful world today. Number one. Number two, share this out. Sharing is caring. That's what it's all about. Tag your business besties who want to learn how to figure out how to get better at monetization, marketing, and sales. And last but not least, if you're catching me on the replay side, always remember you can drop into the comment box, #replaysrock. So good morning. Hey, welcome, my dear. Awesome to see you here. We are going to talk about quick content, okay? So for the next couple of days, I want to share some quick content ideas for you guys who are trying to get better with your content creation efforts. For me, the conversation today is around retell, reshare, resell. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Retell, reshare, resell, okay? So let's talk about first retell. Stories sell. I can't say that enough, right? We love to watch stories on television. We love to listen to stories in audio, radio format. Stories sell. So the first thing that I want you to do is to think about a particular offer that you're trying to sell. And if you're trying to figure out how to create quick content, is there a particular story that you can retell around that offer? Okay. So I'm going to give you two examples of that today. Number one, I'm going to tell a really quick story. I am a writer, love to write, but I realized that the more I gained exposure over the years and started working with different clients, I got so busy, I didn't have enough time to write. Anybody like that? Like, drop a B into the comment box if when it comes to certain types of content, you find that you are uber, super busy. And while you want to create that content, you just can't find the time, right? So for me, I stopped writing books because I love self-publishing. And I just was like doing a lot of audio, doing a lot of video and like going, I really want to start writing again, right? I like to say you can find a way or find an excuse, but you can't do both. So I told myself, LaShonda, stop making excuses. You're going to find a way to do this. And I decided to, as opposed to keep telling myself I can't find the time to create a really big book, like traditional, like 100, 150, 200, 300 plus page book. I said, look, I want you to do some micro books and start there. So B, absolutely. Okay, awesome. Drop those B's into the comment box. Good morning, right? Don't have the time. Sometimes you find that you're super busy and you've got a lot going on, right? So you guys get it. Good. Let me pause, by the way, and say thank you so much. I see some thumbs up. I see some hearts. I see some love. Keep tapping on that. You could tap a couple of times. That helps me help you and other amazing people like you too. So with that being said, I'm sharing a quick little story with you today because one of the things that I want to challenge you to do when it comes to quickly creating really good content for your audience is retelling stories, because retelling stories can help you when you're trying to put out something new without having to come up with something new, right? So right now I'm sharing with you my quick story around when I found it difficult to write, as opposed to saying, I can't find the time to write a big book, 100 plus pages. I said, start writing some micro books that are 30 and under pages, right? Which this was a few years ago, I created my first little booklet. It's called Sister Sense, Make Sense of Making Money Online, the Start Her Guide, how to make it, market, and monetize on a floss string budget, right? This is my first mini booklet, and then I just kept on going. Another one you can see here, which I released, I think, the ending of last year, to be honest with you, either last year or the beginning of this year, the Start and Grow Guide. This is a free self-assessment over at sistersense.com/SAG so that I can talk to you about how to start and grow your online business, right? And again, you can grab this for free over at sistersense.com/SAG, which stands for Start and Grow. So Me retelling you this story is an opportunity for me to do a lot of things, right? It's an opportunity for me to share, go and get the Start and Grow guide, right? It's an opportunity for me to talk about, motivation. Sometimes there are things that you want to do and you struggle with as an infopreneur, entrepreneur, mommypreneur. I struggle with things too. So being able to motivate and resonate with my audience, quickly retelling a story is a smart thing to do. Okay. So number one, I encourage you to retell your stories and connect them to offers that you have. The example I gave is talking about these booklets that I create and saying, hey, by the way, if you don't have this one, go to sistasense.com/SAG for Start and Grow to grab it, right? So here's another really quick story. Literally this morning, I popped on Instagram to see one of my mentees, June Allen, the creator of Yard of Greatness. She is a mentor and so much more for Black women looking to explore how to better love themselves, build their self-esteem, work on self-care, and everything in between. So June Allen, Yard of Greatness. It was awesome to see June on Instagram today because she said, you know what, I'm going to do a week-long series about Black women and, embodiment, right? Embodying your personal self, right? The characters, the things that you need, right? And what was great about that is I remember we were having a clarity call one-on-one session, I want to say maybe about 2 years ago. And she was like, oh my God, LaShonda, I don't like to do live stream. And I was like, June, I'm going to challenge you to do lives for the next 7 days. And she did it and she loved it. And she's been rocking it out and building her tribe, doing lives ever since. This year, she actually launched a membership community based on my trainings, which is totally awesome. And this is another just quick story, right? Me sharing with you, literally real time, one of my mentees who over the past years of us working together, she's been working on her digital products, her content creation, her self-esteem, her live streams, building her tribe. Now she has a membership community, and all of the things that we've been able to do, the things that I've been able to mentor her around monetization, content creation, marketing, and sales, seeing her do her thing, right? Share her good. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm working with quite a few new clients this year who are in a space where they're trying to get clear. We're having clarity calls. We're working on their content. And if that's something that you're curious about how to work with me, feel free to email sistasense@gmail.com. So the first thing I said today is if you're trying to figure out how to quickly create content, those two stories, I gave you two of them. And I think I did that in maybe 5 minutes or so, not very long, right? It doesn't have to be an overly long story, right? It just needs to be real and resonate with your audience. So if I have audience members who are motivated to work on their content, number one, or to work in getting some clarity with me, number two, sharing these stories is just a great way to creatively, quickly share content and create content without pulling out my hair, trying to figure out what to say. Okay. And this is important for those of you who want to do content creation. You want to be authentic. You want to be transparent. You want to connect, but sometimes you just don't know what to say. And I'm going to share for at least a couple of days. I'm going to give you guys different storytelling prompts that you can use to work on content, but we'll get to that another day. For these couple of days, we're focusing on quick content. And I do see that you guys are popping a few things into the comment box. So I'm going to put my eyes on. Hey, Soul Seed Apparel. Awesome. Thank you for joining me on the gram. Hey, good morning. Hey, Miss Lavon. Oh my goodness. Hey, good morning. Yes, Retell Reshare, right? My aunt is in the building. Always awesome when I get to see my fam virtually hanging with me. Hey, Kim. Welcome. So, all right, y'all, let's keep on keeping on. First thing I said to you is I want you to retell. Number two, really quick, is to reshare. So this morning on Instagram, literally took me less than a minute. I hit the little, it looks like a little airplane. It looks like a little triangle. Hit that. And then I shared to my stories some previous posts that I did on books. And I talked about 5 types of books that authorpreneurs should definitely create. One of them is right here, these starter guides, entry point starter books for your audience, people who are looking to do something similar to what you do, right? Creating entry point starter guides is absolutely great. That's one of 5. So hopefully you're following me on Instagram at SistaSense. So in my stories today, I popped in there and reshared that piece of content. So not every day do you have to create something new. Sometimes you could just reshare some of your best good from before, okay? It's super quick and it's super easy, right? So hopefully you can, number one, find something in your Facebook feed, your Twitter feed, or your Instagram feed that you can reshare today. I challenge you to do that, right? And by the way, if you do it, I would love for you to drop a comment into the box and say, okay, Lashana, you motivated me to reshare ... today, because it's super quick. Sometimes you guys go, okay, I have nothing to do or nothing to share, and you don't say anything. You don't have to always find the time to create something new. Some days you could just pop your head in and say, hey, pop, share something that you shared before, bam, bam, boom, you're done, right? So that's also something that you can consider. Now, here's the deal. What's interesting about the post that I shared, by the way, and make sure that you follow me on Instagram at SistaSense, is I shared 5 types of books, right, that entrepreneurs should be creating. Starter books is one of them. And this was inspired by a virtual summit that I did this year called the Book Business Summit. I did an awesome summit with some amazing speakers like Pam Perry and Tyshina Davis, just some awesome entrepreneurs that have so much insight when it comes to what you should be doing to build your book business online. So that virtual summit, the replays are online. Plus, we did the Write the Book workshop, and I taught plus offered a template on how to create your own starter guides, right? So if you go, man, I'd love to do this stuff, you can create your own using my template. Plus, I did a training on giving you basically some writing prompts to help you figure out the kind of starter guides that would be best for you to produce for your business. Now, here's the deal. You can go over to sistasense.com/BB Summit if you want to learn about the Book Business Summit, number 1, and or number 2, also get access to the Write the Book workshop, which gives you the starter guide training plus the templates. Now, here's the deal about that. Yes, right? Love Pam Perry. You go, girl. Getting on even though Gmail is down. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, but yes, love Pam Perry. She is awesome. We're both born on the same day, just 20 years apart. So she is my sister from another mister, the amazing Pam Perry. So that brings me to the last part of this conversation, which is resell. I said to you, today I'm going to talk to you about quickly creating content around retell, reshare, resell, right? So I did the Book Business Summit. It was one of, I want to say 4 virtual events that I hosted this year, right? If you missed it, to be clear, you can go over to sistasense.com/BB Summit to grab the replays for the summit plus the Write the Book workshop. So you can start working on your starter guides using my customizable templates for your business brand. So you see how that works? In a space where I, number 1, retold some awesome stories about things that I've done and or clients that I've worked with, and also reshared some great book recommendations for entrepreneurs, that gave me an opportunity to resell, talk about the virtual event, the Book Business Summit, and say, here, you can get instant access to all of the good that I got for you over there at sistasense.com/BB Summit. Okay. So hopefully this gives you an opportunity to think about how you can strategically quickly create content, create spaces where you're retelling, resharing, and reselling your best. So you don't always have to overstress about being in a space where you have to come up with something new. Mind blown. So let me know, out of curiosity, retell, reshare, resell, any of these resonated with you? Let me know, drop into the comment box, number 1. Number 2, do you plan on retelling a story, resharing something, or reselling something? Again, drop those into the comment box. so that I can see. My apologies that, I'm using the StreamYard broadcasting platform. So some of you, I can only see, it says Facebook user. I can't shout you out and see your name. But I see someone says, your templates are awesome. And I'm learning so much to get my 2021 together. Yay! I love it. I love it. I am super, super glad that you're finding the templates awesome. I do have some amazing things to help you fire start the new year. We have the upcoming Fire Start Your Year workshop that I'm doing one day, a webinar version for the virtual version, right? And then I'm also doing a 3-day in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for a very, very small group. I always like to do very intimate, less than 10 people. And of course, during these times, small, intimate events are ideal as well, right? So if you would like to work with me to fire start your year, get clear, whether it be the webinar workshop, that's going to be one day, or the weekend workshop, you can go over to sistersense.com/SCE, which stands for Sister Circle Exclusives, to learn more about the good goods that I got for you from me. Okay. And again, that's over at sistersense.com/SCE, especially if you're trying to get your 2021 life together, right? Plus, right now, I've got the 12 days of giveaways, and I'm giving away some awesome stuff. Oh, it's Sylvia. Awesome. Awesome to see you here, my dear. I'm giving away some awesome goodies as part of the 12 days of giveaway series. All that stuff you can learn more about when you go to the Sister Circle page, again, over at sistersense.com/SCE for Sister Circle exclusives. So of course, you can pause and go back and rewind if I said a lot and I said it quickly and you need to kind of take some time to absorb the things that I talked about today, okay? But my goal is, again, to get you guys excited and motivated about quickly creating content. As you know, this Content Honey series is 31 days, and we're on day 14. So remember, don't forget, turn on alerts and notifications so you can see when I'm live, so you can jump on here live with me, tag somebody, share this out. Make sure that especially if you've got a couple of people in your circle and they need to know how to figure out how to work on monetization and content creation, looking for a little motivation, tag your business besties and share this particular session out. I appreciate you guys for jumping on here with me, and I will definitely continue to give you that daily dose of Sister Sense clarity when we dig into day 15 tomorrow, halfway through this 30-day challenge. I tell you, the days go by. They go by so quickly. So day 15 tomorrow. You guys go forth, have an amazing day today, and we'll see what things we can do tomorrow to work on some more quick content honey with you. Till then, take care.